Pete.
And Pete about to tear the roof off.
over the floor, you can see each player preparing for the game ahead, pushing out distractions and getting into the zone. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who is out for the evening.
And it feels really early to be already missing players from the lineup. How these teams respond will impact the outcome of this game.
Two elite centers from tip-off to the final buzzer, Grant. We should have a battle on our hands tonight.
Oh, yes, indeed, B.A. And, you know, in games like this, it's important to give space for your big guys to compete. The last thing you want is to overcrowd the paint and end up taking an elbow.
Here are the five for Philadelphia. Wembanyama out there with MP. Then there's Edgecombe. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Halliburton in at the point.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Branham. Drops in the layup for two.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Porter a screen from deep, MP. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Defensively, you don't want MP to find his rhythm out there.
Pass to Hardy. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by.
Not a lot you can say except fantastic job by the defense.
Here's MP. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. MP's got 8.
There you go. MP just being efficient.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
A bit ago, JB Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Guys, back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. And he can't hit the second. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. MP finds Halliburton. Here's Edgecombe. On the wing, MP. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Just taking what the defense allows. That's MP.
The Pacers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Branham passes to Hardy. Nembhard outside. Let's go with a 3. Here's Cheeks. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
MP outside. Fires the 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
He's putting on a show this quarter, and the team's feeding off his energy.
Pass to Branham. Here's Cheeks. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
Defensively, you pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy. Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Philadelphia leading by 6. One thing about Andrew Nembhard, you appreciate the passion he plays with, Clark.
Yeah, I love his toughness. I mean, he just is unflappable. He's persistent at the defensive end, plays at his own pace, unafraid of the big moments, makes big plays and shots. I mean, you can see and feel his fire, even though he's not overly demonstrative in how he does what he does.
They set the pick. Novak passes to Monk. Here's Jemison, covered by MP. Shot clock at 5. The three-pointer off the mark. Now Philadelphia with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside for Wembanyama. Pass to Doncic. Back to MP. Fires the 3. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Now Nembhard. Williams, a screen on Doncic. Nembhard, the pass to Monk. Tries it from the top of the key, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Halliburton, and he lobs it up, and the dunk by Wembanyama.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out brings it.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter. Pacers trail. 9 points for him in his last game. A big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Wembanyama's checked in for Embiid. MP comes in for Eason. Michael Porter, he's checked in for McCain. And Halliburton is subbed in for Doncic. Hardy is out there with Andrew Nembhard. And it's Cheeks in at the 4 slot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Raptors got the job done. He finished with 51 points, and as we've come to expect, he contributed from the three-point line as well. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Thanks, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
And he was more than happy to carry them, B.A. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
And the 76ers making a change here. Doncic checked in. Buries it from 3. MP's got 22 points.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Jemison powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
From deep, MP. Rebounded by Branham.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the left side wing. Here's Cheeks, covered by MP. Here's Nembhard. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And you know he's finishing when he gets that close, counting.
MP finds Halliburton. Back to MP. Takes the 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 5 here tonight. Pacers trail by 16. Pass to Cheeks. Back to Nembhard. Here's Branham. He has 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
He's been off this whole period. Unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
And Wembanyama gets it to go.
This can be a simple game. Get the ball to Wemby. Let him score.
Nembhard outside. Pass to Hardy. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
He's hit a rough patch for sure this period. They need more from him.
Here's Nembhard. Porter pulls it in. MP, the pass to Halliburton. The 3. That shot, no good. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Sixers ahead. They lead by 18. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Indiana Pacers.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. And let's move on to the race for Rookie of the Year. A lot of young talent in the league this season.
The young guys are playing well, but it's a long season. There's something called the rookie wall.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see which players hit that wall and which ones knock it over. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And as a player, how important is film study to reaching the highest level of success, Clark?
Tell you what, with the advance in technology, it's actually critical now, BA. I mean, it's more accessible, too, and that helps everybody realize the benefits of doing that extra work of studying yourself, your team, and your opponents.
Taking a look at Philadelphia. They've got Halliburton, Michael Porter out there with MP. Then it's Victor Wembanyama, and it's Edgecombe in at the shooting guard position. Nembhard outside. And that one's good. Nembhard's gotten his second bucket on the night.
This dude is capable of some memorable moves. He's showing off and having a little fun.
And Edgecombe gets it to go.
Sweet dime there by MP.
Pacers trail by 21. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Pass to Cheeks. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
Pass to Edgecombe. Philadelphia moving it around. And here's MP from outside. Counted from distance. MP's got 31.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Here's Cheeks. Rebound by Philadelphia. Here's Edgecombe. He's got 5. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
There's a screen. Pass to Cheeks. Fires from deep. And it's Tyrese Halliburton with the rebound.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since. Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Jemison. Here's Branham. He's guarded by Porter. Branham passes to Nembhard. Inside. Looking to end the run. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
Come on, man. I mean, there was no chance Wemby was going to ever let that reach the rim.
For Philadelphia, they've gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. Hey, guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Nembhard for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going.
Indiana calls timeout. And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice time. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
And here's MP from outside. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
They've got Andrew Nembhard, and it's Fudge in at the 4 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pass to Williams. Over Embiid. The Pacers again can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Fast break, Philadelphia. And the basket by MP.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Here's Novak. Back to Nembhard. Launches a 3. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. MP's got 7 points for the quarter.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Nembhard against McCain to stop the run. And Williams with the basket on the assist by Nembhard. Nembhard's got his 3rd assist of the night. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. From deep, MP connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
B.A., he's on fire.
Pass to Branham. Williams, a screen on Easton. Here's Branham. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And here's MP from outside. The rebound by Nembhard.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
Pass to Novak. They set the screen. Here's Branham. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by MP. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And for the year, this will give them win number 17.
It's just a great matchup for them. And they're looking for the 4-game season sweep in their next meeting.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Boy, I loved his approach. Businesslike, methodical, highly productive. When they needed points, he was the one that got them.
32 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Pass to Fudge. Here's Branham. A shot to stop the run. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
And here's MP from outside. Another one goes. Incredible.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they...
Northwest Florida has been getting a lot of attention. What I love when we
The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg. On paper, this game looks one-sided, GA, but you never know in the NBA, do you? As they say, anything can happen.
Yeah, that means just so much talent in the league. If one or two guys get hot, this could end up being an upset. The difference between good teams and bad is razor thin.
Here's the starting group for Houston. Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Russell is out there with Shepard. And it's Boston in at the 3 spot. It's stolen by Shepard. Smith left side. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Look, that 6'10" height to Smith, it almost surprises you. He doesn't move like that, but it really helps him inside.
And here's MP for 3. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Russell looking around. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so, MP will bring it up for the 76ers. And this team has been on a very impressive 17-game winning streak. They are red hot right now.
There's a lot of players who will say they don't take notice of a budding winning streak. But when it's double digits, everyone knows. Winning streaks are a lot harder than people think because every single team wants to be the one to take you down.
Russell left side. Pass to Shepard. Lets the 3 fly. Hands it from downtown.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And the dunk by MP.
MP is the lightning and the thunder.
Richard, what do you see in what Luka Doncic sees on the floor?
Well, Kevin, I think he's tracking all 5 defensive players and all 4 of his offensive teammates. He always seems to find a way to get players involved.
Here's MP. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
Şengün passes to Shepard. Good, and the assist goes to Şengün. Shepard's got 5.
You can run some offense through Şengün because he has a high basketball IQ.
Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Took him no time at all on that one.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Pass to Boston. Now Shepard. What a tremendous game he played against Cleveland. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Halliburton comes in for Porter. And then for Houston, Hachimura comes in for Smith. And Randall subbed in for Shepard.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
MP against Russell. Doncic passes to MP. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Edgecombe with the screen for MP. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Boston. Russell kicks to Hachimura. They set the pick. Here's Şengün. Good D by Embiid.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
MP against Hachimura. And they double up Embiid. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Tari Eason comes in for Edgecombe. And Jared McCain subbed in for Doncic. Houston with a big group substitution here. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Şengün. Jabari Smith comes in for Rui Hachimura. Saunders, he's checked in for Russell. And it's Higgins in for Brandon Boston. MP outside. Knocks down the three ball. MP's got 22 points.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And so it's MP making things happen for Philadelphia. And of everything he's doing well, it's... Philadelphia will go for a different look here. MP's checked in for Joel Embiid. Porter comes in for Tari Eason. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Jared McCain. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Halliburton.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
MP out there with Wembanyama. Then it's Michael Porter. Then there's Doncic. And it's Edgecombe in at the shooting guard. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Another miss by Houston.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Pacers delivered quite a performance. He contributed 52 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. It was a performance that will stick with the fans for a long time. Let's see what he has in store for us in this one.
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Expect them to go to him early and often. Don't want to let that hot hand go to waste.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside, Russell. Smith outside. And Smith with the stuff.
Forget about those three-point shots. Jabari dunks. Yeah, they're just a little bit easier.
Down low, here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Here's Russell with the three. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Doncic finds MP. Wembanyama sets a screen for MP. Clock at 4. Over Şengün. And he gets it to go. Wembanyama's got 6.
And look at the balance that Wemby shows on that finish. This man is part giraffe and part ballerina.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Now here's Randall. Defense is right there. Here's Şengün. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
There's a lot of confidence in Şengün's game. He doesn't hesitate. He gets after it.
Porter with the screen for MP. And the dunk by MP.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And so it's Philadelphia with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Philadelphia 76ers.
They have been so careful with the rock. Smart passes, tight handle on the ball, really speaks to the focus and discipline.
And that defense, try as they might, cannot disrupt their flow. And now, here's the player of the week from both the East and West. For the Eastern Conference, MP.
Well, MP said he's focused on improving each day. And that's what leads to winning these awards.
Great work ethic, Shaq, and one of the game's great competitors.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
So on the floor for Houston, Smith and Şengün make up the 4 and the 5. Shepherd out there with Russell. And it's Boston in at the 3 slot. The Rockets shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Here's Shepherd. 7 points in the game. Smith outside. Pass to Shepherd. No good from outside.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And here's MP for 3. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got 38 points.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Houston's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Shepherd, the pass to Smith. Here's Russell. This one for 3. Another miss by Houston.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
Edgecombe, no good. The Rockets have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Outside, Russell. Banked in off the glass. Russell's got 7 points.
And it took some time, but hopefully getting that make will kind of kickstart them, kind of wake them up here in this third quarter after missing their first few shots.
A 3 from MP. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Outside, Russell. Şengün with the screen for Russell. Back to Şengün. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama. Now a look at the stats for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
Austin, no good. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far.
Working that rock inside. MP using the contact to get to the line.
The 76ers have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Embiid, he's checked in for Wembanyama. Tari Eason comes in for Porter. Jared McCain's checked in for Edgecombe. Halliburton subbed in for Doncic. And a change for the Rockets. Randall's checked in for Shepherd.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
MP looking around.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Fires the 3. And the three ball is good. MP's got 46 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And the shot goes in. Russell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Embiid with the screen on Smith. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
The Rockets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Smith's got 8 points.
This is why you get Smith the ball in that close area. If he works for that ground, he's skilled enough to execute in that area.
Good, he hits again.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Randall dishes to Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. And here's MP for three. Drills it from outside. MP's got 55.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And that one's good, Boston.
3 points.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Randall. And McCain pulls it down.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Şengün. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Philadelphia with a huge lead at the break. And 1 quarter to go. He's checked in for the 76ers. Houston also making some changes. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Hachimura. Brandon Boston comes in for Randall. And it's Russell in for Higgins. And the game getting more spread out. Do you think RJ will ever see an NBA 4-point line?
I doubt it, but I guess you never know. I personally don't think it's a good idea. I think the game needs tweaks, not changes.
Halliburton is out there with Jared McCain. Then it's MP. Then there's Isaiah Hartenstein. And it's Williams at the 3. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
There's the unselfishness of MP, setting up his teammates nicely.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Smith sets the pick for Russell to the middle. Smith kicks to Russell. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Halliburton passes to MP. And MP throws it down.
And I'm loving the energy MP is attacking with. He's not giving this defense any room to breathe.
Russell against McCain. And Şengün throws it down.
Get him the ball anywhere close to the hoop. That thing is over.
MP outside. .152 left in the fourth quarter of this one. They get it back. Hartenstein.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Pass to Boston. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And in terms of the season record, this is going to be their 18th win overall.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking them down.
It's Russell with the drive.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Over in the corner, Shepard. The three-pointer off the mark. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. That one drops for him.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
Here's Russell with a three. A three-pointer is right on target.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And there's the bucket from MP.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So it's Philip.
And we welcome you to a special night of regular season hoops. This one counts as part of the NBA Cup. Joined by Grant Hill and Tim Legler. This is Brian Anderson. And we'll have Ali LaForce reporting for us. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaken out. You take a look at Philadelphia, it's a long season. But right now, they're in great position, holding that prize top spot. And, of course, there are the Knicks, back 10 games.
Well, right now, for New York, they're sort of where we expected them to be at this point. A tough opponent, but not a team that you fear.
And this is just about where I thought they'd be. The truth is, to get to the next level for this team, they're probably going to need to make a big trade at some point.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. They've got MP. Tyrese Halliburton is out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Michael Porter, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. And for the Knicks, Walker out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. The first third of an NBA season, Grant, it sort of sets the foundation for the year's power structure.
Oh, that's so true, B.A. We start to see which teams are elite, who's running the show, and we find out who needs to think about making some changes.
And that one's good, Brunson.
Pretty much the second Brunson gets the ball, he's into motion, and that's how it's done.
Wembanyama, screen on Walker. MP, no good. And here's New York now. It's a three-point game. Anunoby. No luck on that one. Oh, great D that time from MP. All right, let's check in with Ali LaForce.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks once again.
And though he has a scorer's mindset, Brunson willing to make the next pass.
Porter with a screen on Walker. Here's MP, and MP throws it down.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Now here's Walker in his last outing with 12 points. And an Obi for three. Gets the three ball to go.
And 3 for 4 to start, showing some rhythm.
For Philadelphia, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Here's MP. Walker pulls down the board. New York has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Bridges passes to Walker. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
An elite shot blocker. Wembanyama covers so much ground.
Halliburton finds McCain. MP outside. From deep. Drains the triple. MP's gotten his third basket of the night.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Back to Brunson. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. All right, I'm getting word we have Shams Charania is standing by with some news out of Orlando. Shams, what's going on with the Magic?
Thank you, VA. They bring in a big man in Bobby Portis to provide some offensive firepower. His range stretches out beyond the arc, and he's not just a finesse big. Portis is more than willing to scrap it out inside and trade some paint.
Oh. Left to play in the first quarter. New York working the ball around now. To the wing, right side. Juzang, no good. And so MP will bring it up for the 76ers. And this team is on absolute fire right now. They've won 18 in a row.
And it has been a lot of fun to watch these guys. It looks like every team they face is trying to end this big run. I've been on both sides of a game like tonight's, and I'll tell you, it is tough to keep a streak going. There's a lot of pressure.
Bridges outside. 4-3. And it's MP with a rebound. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. 3 from Edgecombe. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Edgecombe's got 5.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Juzang. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. From outside the arc. Can't hit that one. MP getting it done for the 76ers. He put together 10 points in the quarter and more. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the 76ers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Well, don't forget about their scoring in the open floor. They've been getting a lot of production on their break.
We've got Mikal Bridges. He's out there with Davion Mitchell. And it's Bona in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for New York right now. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Houston really lit up the floor. He scored 68 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of 3. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Allie, great info there. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Well, he really lit it up. Maybe we'll see a repeat performance tonight.
Pass to Rogers. MP outside, puts up a three. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And some changes here for New York. Walker comes in for Bona. And it's OG Anunoby in for Mitchell. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Anunoby on the wing. Bridges outside. Here's the three. And again, the Knicks missing. The Sixers lead by 7. Now here's MP. Coming off a terrific game against Houston. And the 76ers another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Pass to Jose. To end the run. Doncic pulls down the board.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
Oh, and the dunk by MP.
MP is fully locked in right now, and he's taking shots without hesitation.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Jose to the right side. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Walker. It's good.
Well, that's a tough matchup because he's skilled and relentless.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Brunson is checked in for New York. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Wembanyama's checked in for Embiid. There's a screen from deep. MP. Oh, MP showing the big range.
Ooh, he's been red hot from three-point range. How long will he keep it up?
Pass to Jose. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Juzang's got his first bucket in this one.
And the find by Brunson, more than capable of running the offense.
Well, Tim, offensive efficiency has soared in recent seasons. So what has that done to the defensive landscape?
Well, offenses now are always hunting for the weakest link. So individually, even if you can guard your own position, you may end up in a difficult switch where you are at a disadvantage.
Here's Barry, and that one is hammered home.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
MP outside. This one for 3. On target from range. MP's got 30.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Pass to Walker. The 3-ball. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got 5 rebounds tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Offline with a 3. Knicks trail by 15. Now Anunoby. Here's Barry. No good with the triple. 30 seconds left in the first half. Oh, there's the alley. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Hornets at Spectrum Center in Charlotte. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Just 5 to shoot. Tries the 9-footer. The shot comes out. Great D that time from Halliburton. MP way outside. There it is! It's good at the buzzer!
New York. Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer.
We always talk about closing quarters and halves, the importance of it. There you go.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Sixers on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. One more time.
Thanks for tuning in. We love the mountain climbing, don't we? Well, there's a huge mountain to climb for the New York Knicks.
Jacking up that many wild threes, you know Coach is going to be giving you an earful.
Yeah, but who's calling the plays? Who can put the game plan together? Coach should be yelling in the mirror.
All right, fellas, let's change it up. Time now for the power rankings.
Taking a look at New York, they're still trying to find their direction. A little too inconsistent for me, and, you know, that's why they're not ranked that high.
Yeah, we've seen glimpses from them. The consistency hasn't been there, but we're just getting started. And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
And you are going to see this defense now switch things up against him, but he has the skill set to counter that.
Knicks trail by 20. And the 76ers, looking at who they've got. They've got Victor Wembanyama, Michael Porter out there with MP. Then it's Halliburton, and it's McCain in at the two-guard spot.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Philadelphia moving it around. MP scanning the floor. From downtown, connects from downtown. MP's got 36 points.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Brunson. Rebound by Philadelphia.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said growing up basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose through this, more than if everything had just been smooth. Back to you.
Thank you, Allie. Count it. Walker's got his third bucket of the night.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Bridges outside. Takes a three. He buries it from three. Bridges has got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
MP, that one's good.
And I bet he wishes they could play this team every night. Things are going great out there offensively.
Walker, a screen on Halliburton. Pass to Walker. Launches it from deep. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Outside Walker. Back to Brunson. Covered by Wembanyama. The rebound by MP.
Well, that's a shot he should make the majority of the time.
To the inside. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Everything is dropping for them. Just a terrific third-period run.
Well, whatever they talked about at halftime, it's working now.
1:52 left in the third quarter. Covered by Wembanyama. Back to Bridges. Pass to Walker. Now here's Brunson. Will it go? Gets the 3 to fall. He's got 12.
Well, he's certainly not the reason they're down. If they're going to grab the lead here, more guys are going to have to step up.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Milwaukee will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's a one-game homestand for the club.
And you just knew that MP was going to come back and match that three with one of his own. I love how competitive he is.
Halliburton against Brunson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
New York shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he makes the first. Both teams will make substitutions. And so he hits both. The 76ers have gone a perfect 7 for 7 and looking strong in this third quarter. And here's MP from outside. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
We've been watching him hold court out of the arc. Just an unforgettable performance tonight.
Here's Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Here's Barry. Oh, he tries a three. Doncic grabs the miss.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP outside, screened by Embiid. And here's MP from outside. Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 55.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Juzang, no good. Now Philadelphia with it. Here's MP. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. MP's got 57 points.
Oh, he's just a natural scorer. That time, MP going to the jump shot.
Here's Barry. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
This is the definition of team.
The D.C. area. At what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, B.A., the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league in 1980 really changed everything for me. That's when I truly fell in love with the sport, emulating a guy like that.
Greatest player from the DMV?
Oh, I guess I'd have to say Kevin Durant, certainly.
And Tim Legler, of course.
Even better answer.
They've got Jalen Brunson, Walker out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Back to Brunson. Launches it. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. MP's got 8 rebounds in the game. He shoots. And another one. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Walker, a screen on Doncic. Brunson passes to Anunoby. Misses the three. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's MP from outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to... They connected to him, but he is on a mission.
Back to Brunson. One question facing the league here, Tim. How do you make the All-Star game more competitive?
Well, B.A., the tournament structure seemed to help a bit, but until just a competitive mentality around the game changes, I think the only thing you can do is maybe up the ante as far as prize money. I do think that did seem to matter for the NBA Cup.
Having done a few of those games, care factor's low. They could improve on that.
I completely agree. It seemed to matter a lot more back when I played.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Yeah, no doubt. He was the most impactful player for their offense tonight.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Walker for 3. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep beating him. That's just great coaching.
Fires in the triple.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Winning away from home takes nerve and great discipline. Kudos to them.
Pure from 3-point range.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Well, they have finally found something that's working, but it's against a defense that clearly has let up since they have the lead.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Both free throws good from Brunson. Time called here. The 76ers decide to talk it over. 7 seconds left in the 4th quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Unique timeout here with the game pretty much settled.
Yeah, well, obviously the coach sees something he doesn't like.
And got it! Another basket! And there it is! 82 points!
This is a game that he will never forget. I know I won't.
So it's the 76ers winning.
Good evening, everyone. This is the 4th and final group stage game for these teams in the NBA Cup. It should be a great one. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Donovan Mitchell.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Collier. He's out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Asenge in at the power forward. And for Philadelphia, they've got Victor Wembanyama. Edgecombe is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Porter. And it's MP in at the 4 spot. You take a look at the 76ers. They've been perfect so far in the NBA Cup. A 3-0 record.
And a chance tonight at home to lead, no doubt. Go 4-0, win this group, and fly into the quarterfinals.
And seeing how things are shaking out for the Bucks as well. They have steamrolled through the NBA Cup so far, with 3 straight wins to start the competition.
And with this being their last game of the group stage, they want to keep it rolling, right? Going into the knockout phase, undefeated gives the team a lot of motivation to take home the trophy.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. Here's Mitchell, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
Halliburton passes to MP. Three-pointer. Another three for Philadelphia.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Pass to Hilliard. Mitchell outside. To the paint. Here's Freeman Liberty. Defended by Wembanyama.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
MP passes to Wembanyama. Here's Porter. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Just using his size well close to the rim. Porter is outstanding at cashing in from those spots.
No question, Michael Porter Jr. is a true shooter. Stan, he gets out there and scores, it seems like, every possession.
Well, listen, Michael Porter Jr. is not only a great shooter, he's got that high release that people can't get to. So he knows when he shoots it. It's just a matter of make or miss.
Here's MP following the bucket by the Bucks. Hits the three-point bomb.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Senge, no good. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 3 from deep. 9 points rung up from outside here in the first. MP finds Porter. No one near Edgecombe as he lets it fly. Another three for Philadelphia. And we've got an injury out on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And I feel like we see this all too often. Injuries, they play such a big part of the game.
Yeah, these kind of things really test your depth. Hopefully it's not too serious.
And the Bucks making a change here. Smith has checked in. The 76ers also with a sub. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Michael Porter. Here's Collier, coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. Smith with a screen on Halliburton. And it's Collier missing. Philadelphia leading by 10. And a moment here to find out what the news is out in the Western Conference. Shams Charania is on the line. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Kevin. The news about New Orleans today, as the Pelicans front office is making early season changes. They landed Brandon Miller, and they intend to elevate his name with what he might achieve with them. Miller has gained some spotlight from beneath the rookie shadow, Victor Wembanyama, with some talented play of his own. With Miller in the mix, this team will look to outpace and pressure opposing defenders.
Always some exciting news happening in the NBA. We thank Shams for always bringing it to us. And stolen by MP. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against New York was outstanding. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he pulled in a season-high number of rebounds. That night will be etched in people's memories. He was relentless. I'm curious to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Okay, Allie, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance and we've played through the first minute here in the second. Mitchell kicks to Hilliard. Mitchell outside. Fires from deep. And it's Luka with the rebound. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. Coming in on a 19-game win streak. They're set to achieve something very few teams have ever done. A win tonight would be their 20th win in a row.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do.
MP out there with Embiid. Then there's Doncic. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Porter at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Well, Greg, we know it is speed. Joel Embiid, one of the two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Mitchell goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And bursting through inside, so difficult to contain when Mitchell's on the attack.
Doncic finds MP. Now here's Porter, covered by Mitchell. MP with the bounce pass. The three. Count that one as his 7th make in 8 attempts. A scorching 88%.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, the head athletic trainer for Milwaukee did provide some information. Apparently that knee was twisted pretty severely. No torn ligaments, but still significant pain and swelling. So right out of the gate this season, they are dealing with a setback, and hopefully they can adjust and still get off to a strong start.
Nelly, thanks as always.
Yeah, we put so much effort into injury prevention in the NBA, but injuries are still going to happen. That's just the unfortunate part of the game.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Embiid. And it's Edgecombe in for Halliburton. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Freeman Liberty's checked in. Porter, a screen on Smith. 5 on the clock. A 3 from MP. Count it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
For 3, Mitchell. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Wembanyama, a screen on Mitchell. MP's shot is good.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, and that is key for them, continuing to build out this lead.
Here's Collier, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Porter's got 5.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Here's Collier. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Throws it up high.
And he pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. And B getting it done for Philadelphia. Another excellent quarter for him, especially from long range. He's buried a total of 7 3-pointers in the game. And we'll be right back after this.
They're going to be spending a lot of time on the road where they've been good. But being away from your home, in your own bed.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for the 76ers. Thanks for spending halftime with us.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
Getting underway in the second half, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd. Collier out there with Mitchell. And it's Smith. And it's Freeman Liberty in at the center, locking down the middle. So, Stan, when it comes to preparing your team for a game, as a coach, what are the main things you're trying to get across?
Well, look, Kevin, I think the main things is you've got to decide what the main things are. And when you've got maybe an hour to prepare a team for a game, they're not going to be able to go through everything you would like them to know. But you got to decide. You got to prioritize. These are the 2 or 3 things we've got to get done tonight, and you've got to have a clear understanding of those.
Philadelphia moving the ball around. Porter, a screen on Smith. Drains the three-pointer. 30 points for MP.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Back to Mitchell. Here's the screen. Lets it go from the wing. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Wembanyama, a screen on Smith. Plenty of daylight on that shot. MP's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Philadelphia. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And again, the Bucks miss.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Freeman Liberty. Milwaukee's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie Laporte.
Hey, Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. MP outside. From outside the arc, another 3 for Philadelphia.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
And it's in there.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by the Sixers.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the third. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his can get his shot off against anyone.
Pass to Collier. Here's Hilliard. Buries it from three-point range. Hilliard's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Edgecombe. Now MP. And he has 42. From the arc, another three for Philadelphia.
I think MP knew exactly what he wanted to do here. He was determined to answer that last three.
Here's Collier. Beyond the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. MP outside. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Smith the pass to Hilliard. And stolen by Wembanyama. To the left side wing. Here's Edgecombe. That one falls. Edgecombe's got 5.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Well, sometimes you just make shots, but they've certainly come out on a tear here in the third quarter.
Connects from three-point range. Collier's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. 76ers ahead, delivering the blowout. So you're making a change here. MP's checked in. Embiid is out there with MP. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Rodgers. And it's McCain in at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And here's MP for 3. Rebound, Donovan Mitchell.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And it's Collier missing.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And here's MP for 3. And he's good on the 3 ball. MP's got 51.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Pass to Collier. Out to Smith. The Bucks working the ball around. And the Bucks miss again. Philadelphia has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Embiid sets the pick for MP. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. It's stolen. Here's MP, and the dunk by MP.
Well, MP launches himself straight off the drive, turning his speed into some hang time.
1:46 left to play in the final quarter. Mitchell outside. Smith the pass to Mitchell, launches it, and the Bucks miss again. Philadelphia shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter. From deep. And got it! Another basket.
What a performance. I mean, who does this? This is rarefied company.
This 60-point game has him closing in on 5th place in that category for a single season. And yep, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Collier. Lets it go from deep. The shot, no good. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This team is still perfect in the NBA Cup.